It's over 40 centimeters, about 40 centimeters, I think. Look at this brick, this place, it's over 40 centimeters. Wow, it's snowing heavily. I can't believe it's snowing this much in Beijing in March.
I
spent 7 or 8 years and invested hundreds of thousands of dollars. And this year, I was finally seeing returns. Then, one heavy snowstorm came and wiped it all away. You could see the cherries at my house. They've all bloomed. Everywhere, flowers are blooming. I did so much work, like installing these pipes and applying fertilizer. But now, this snowstorm has made everything a loss. I can't even recover the money I spent on fertilizers. It's heartbreaking. It's a crushing feeling. A recent video from Sichuan features a local farmer describing the devastating impact of heavy snowfall on his crops, specifically cherries and other fruit trees. He stated that his investment in the crops, including the work he put into caring for them, was all for nothing, with even the money spent on fertilizers unlikely to be recouped. The farmer mentioned that he had made considerable efforts, such as pruning the trees and encouraging blooming, and was hopeful as the cherries were growing large. However, the snowstorm changed everything, causing the flowers to shrivel and wiping out its investment. To be honest, this year, we are relying on this for everything. The family's rice, oil, salt, and the kids' school fees. Our survival depends on this. But now everything has turned to nothing, all swallowed up by the snowstorm. Others say heavy snow brings good harvest, but for us, it's just making things worse. It's really like adding insult to injury. Friends, do you feel for us? But there's nothing we can do. We just hope the snow stops. If the frost hits again, it will be completely over. There'll be nothing left. The snowfall, which hit multiple regions of Sichuan, has been particularly severe. The weather phenomenon, known as March snow, has led to significant losses for both farmers and ranchers. The cold temperatures, coupled with the snow, have devastated crops and livestock alike.
This tree, it's all gone, destroyed.
In the video, a female farmer discusses how her orchard, which had begun to bear fruit, was destroyed by the snow. Today is March 20th, 2025. The first fruit of the year is already frozen. This is the first fruit from the first bloom. The snow has been here for 4 days, and it's still not melting. Everything is ruined, all frozen black. One man from the region explained that the severe spring frost has not been seen in decades, with 4 consecutive days of snow, freezing temperatures, and heavy snow accumulation. His cherry trees, which were in bloom, were effectively destroyed by the freeze. Those which had not yet bloomed face an uncertain future, with the outcome now entirely out of their hands. The farmer also shared the broader impact of the disaster on the local community, saying that Sichuan farmers were suffering heavy losses this year. On March 18th, villagers from the Daliang Mountains posted a video revealing a century-level snowstorm. The storm occurred during the crucial blooming and fruiting period of several agricultural products, including walnuts, chestnuts, and Sichuan peppercorns, devastating local agriculture. Residents expressed their grim outlook, stating that many would now be forced to leave their farms and seek work elsewhere. From March 18th to the 19th, 2025, it's still snowing. Look at what's happening here in our hometown. This is my Sichuan pepper. Friends, do you think there's any hope for this? It's gone. You can hardly see it now. This isn't a joke. This is real Sichuan pepper. Look here. There are still flowers. But what's this? It's like an ice pop. Our losses are so severe. Now, let's look at the walnuts. Everywhere, there are walnuts. Is there any hope for them? The flowers have bloomed, and they're already mature. The destruction is especially severe in the Dalian Mountains, a historically poor agricultural region of China. The loss of crops is particularly harmful to local families who rely on farming for their livelihood. One farmer explained that his family's entire income comes from growing walnuts, Sichuan peppercorns, and chestnuts. With these crops now destroyed, they will struggle to afford even necessities, such as food and schooling for their children. In Jinshan, Sichuan, the snowstorm persisted for over a month, leading to the death of yaks that had no grass to eat. Look at the pears in Jinchuan County, where the elders say the farmers have suffered. The snowstorm has been going on for half a month. For the past week, the cattle haven't eaten. It looks like... the bad weather is here again. Today is March 18th, 2025, the 16th day of the snowstorm. Now the cows can't eat any grass. They're just standing there, with no food and no way to close their eyes. The snow is so heavy. It's terrifying. This year, it feels like we're going to be wiped out. Farmers have resorted to transporting feed on horseback in some areas due to the lack of grazing land caused by the snow.
打雪哦，打雪。
Heavy snow. I went up to the mountain to feed the yaks, but the vehicle couldn't move. The car couldn't make it up the mountain. We had to use horses to carry the feed. It's still 30 kilometers away. The horses are working hard. Look, this is a natural disaster. It's been snowing for more than 10 days. The yaks are starving and freezing to death. Videos show yaks struggling to move through the snow. One netizen commented, "Please, no more snow. It's been over a week of heavy snow, and all the livestock have no food. The feed is running out, and transport is difficult. If this continues, the losses will be catastrophic." Another netizen added, "The prolonged snowstorm in the western Sichuan plateau has made an already difficult winter even worse for the yaks. Recently, Jinchuan County in Aba Prefecture, Sichuan, has been facing continuous snowfall." According to reports on Jimu News on March 19, a local villager from Tieji village in Akeli town shared that due to the persistent snow, her yaks could not find food after going out and were left freezing in the snow. Currently, around 10 of her yaks have died. Under normal circumstances, the villagers store hay at home to sustain their livestock during the winter. However, due to the prolonged snowfall, their stockpile of hay has been exhausted. The villager expressed concern, saying, "We just hope the snow stops. If it continues, the losses will be severe." Local government workers in Akeli town have confirmed the deaths of yaks in the area. Staff from the Jinchuan County Science and Technology and Agricultural Bureau have also stated that they are currently gathering detailed information on the extent of the damage. Sichuan has been experiencing a significant drop in temperatures and heavy snowfall in various regions. In the Ganzi area along the southern section of Bantang County, continuous heavy snowfall trapped 8 tourists on a mountain. Red Star News reported that the incident occurred around 10 a.m. on March 18th, when a tourist used a satellite phone to call for help. Several tourists had driven to the Mola Mountain Pass, but due to a sudden snowstorm, both people and vehicles were stranded and needed rescue. Mola Mountain is located over 40 kilometers from Bantang County with narrow, winding roads that are prone to ice. At the time, the area was experiencing heavy snow and biting winds, with visibility and road conditions extremely poor. The snow had accumulated to about half a meter, preventing rescue vehicles from moving forward. Rescuers had to proceed on foot. In the end, all 8 tourists were rescued, including a 78-year-old and another tourist from Yunnan. According to Weather China, from March 20th to the 22nd, the majority of the Sichuan Basin is expected to remain cloudy or overcast, with frequent rain and snow in the western Sichuan Plateau and Panzi areas. Some regions may experience moderate to heavy snow. The snowfall has also affected areas along the road to Tibet from Sichuan.
现在在色季拉山，突然下大雪。
Now we're in Sejila Mountain. Suddenly, heavy snow has fallen, and the road has become thick with snow. The vehicles can't pass. My clothes are all wet. I don't know if we'll make it down the mountain today. The snowstorm continues. Videos have shown that Yunnan is experiencing snowfall as well.
我操！
Wow, the world is changing. Don't believe it? Just look. Surprised? Shocked? Excited? This is surprising and worrying. The surprise is that this could be a once-in-a-century snowstorm in Lijiang. Even the areas at the foot of the mountain are covered in white snow. It's all white. But what worries me is, look, the bamboo forest has collapsed. I can't even walk anymore. The road has been completely crushed, covered by bamboo. And look at my greenhouse. It's crushed. What do I do now? I can't even get inside anymore. Kunming, what are you doing? It's colder than Iceland. In Yunnan, videos show snowflakes falling on the streets, while flowers continue to bloom on the branches. Another video shows a campus in Yunnan on March 19th, with the snow covering the ground like a white carpet. Other regions, such as Shandong, have also been affected by snow, including cities like Qingdao, Yantai, and Haiyang. Local videos show heavy snowfall, with one netizen commenting, "We're having heavy snow here." Another wrote, "Isn't it supposed to be spring? Yantai is still having snow." While snowfall in March, known as peach blossom snow, is often seen as romantic, the ongoing impact on farmers and ranchers has been devastating. The occurrence of snow in March carries a deep cultural significance. In ancient times, people feared this phenomenon, believing it foreshadowed significant change or misfortune. A video on a Chinese social media platform explained that the March peach blossom snow was considered an ominous sign in ancient times, symbolizing the arrival of bad luck, such as a war or disaster. One saying among the elderly warns, in March, if the snow fills the jar, the people will lie hungry on the roadside. Another traditional saying goes, if March sees heavy snow, the grains will fail and people will suffer from poverty. According to farmers' proverbs, peach blossom snow in March means wheat is in trouble, as wheat is at its ear formation stage and low temperatures can stunt growth or even kill the crops. Another saying predicts, March peach blossom snow will lead to a shortage of grains and money. This suggests that abnormal weather could result in reduced harvests. Earlier this month, much of China seemed to enter a disaster mode, with heavy snowstorms in Shandong paralyzing traffic and winds in Henan so strong they resembled a typhoon, even causing houses to be blown away. However, the unusual occurrences have not been limited to the weather. Around the new year in 2025, several provinces in China, including Beijing and Hebei, have reported bizarre atmospheric phenomena such as halos around the sun, multiple suns, and blood-red skies. On February 1st, 2025, social media users posted photos claiming that on January 26, Beijing witnessed an astonishing sight of 4 suns in the sky. This was preceded by reports from mainland media about an unusually large halo around the sun seen on January 1st, 2025. On December 10th, 2024, Beijing experienced a rare sight of a halo and 3 suns in the sky, with 2 mini-suns flanking the main sun. On December 5th, images from Chifang City in Inner Mongolia in December showed both a large and a small sun in the sky. On December 4th, 2 suns appeared in the sky over Sichuan in Hebei province. A person who recorded the video remarked, "A wonder, at 7:50 a.m. in Sichuan on December 4th, 2024, the sun appeared in the east, and then looking to the west, another sun appeared. 2 suns, so magical." On December 3rd, 2024, a double sun phenomenon was observed over Shenke County in Heilongjiang province, where 3 suns appeared simultaneously, arranged with one higher in the middle and the other 2 lower on either side. In ancient Chinese texts, the appearance of multiple suns was often seen as an ominous sign, signaling natural imbalance, social unrest, or divine punishment. In addition to the heavy snow, halos, multiple suns, and blood-red skies, recent reports from Hebei, Henan, and Anhui provinces have detailed mysterious, loud sounds followed by strong ground tremors, sparking panic among residents who feared these could be signs of an impending earthquake. In response, the Tongling City Seismological Bureau in Anhui province explained that since the beginning of 2025, multiple loud sounds have been recorded across the entire city, accompanied by vibrations, but no significant damage was reported. The Bureau ruled out the possibility of earthquakes or mining explosions, initially attributing the sounds to high-altitude sonic booms. However, many netizens have questioned the explanation, with some commenting, what kind of sonic boom could cover such a large area? Others speculated, is the ground being secretly hollowed out? A high-altitude sonic boom couldn't affect so many regions and cities. How many times has this happened? One user suggested, the sounds in multiple areas are no longer from fighter jets. This feels like an earthquake is coming. We might experience a major earthquake within a year or 2. Another netizen recalled, I remember before the Wenchuan earthquake, there was a large migration of frogs. Experts said it was due to water quality affecting animal migration and urged the public to trust science. Then the earthquake happened the next day. Meanwhile, on March 18th, 3 earthquakes struck consecutively in Wenchang County of Aba Prefecture, in Weiyuan County in Neijiang, Sichuan, measuring magnitudes 3.1, 3.4, and 3.9. Many netizens reported feeling strong tremors. Just a day earlier, on March 17 at 9:29 p.m., a magnitude 3.0 earthquake occurred in Suzhou County, Chongqing, at a depth of 8 kilometers. Earlier in March, residents of Shuangya Shan in Heilongjiang province witnessed a bright fireball streaking across the night sky, trailing a long orange tail. According to eyewitness reports, the fireball descended at a 45-degree angle to the ground. Many Chinese netizens shared their footage of the event, with some commenting that the object was brighter than a star. The glowing red object fell from the sky without making any sound, leaving a visual impact that startled viewers. Speculation among netizens ranged from, is a meteor shower coming? To, did a satellite re-enter the atmosphere? And even, could it be a spacecraft? One user jokingly remarked, everything is bigger in the northeast region, while another asked, could it have been a comet or maybe an asteroid? On February 28, 2025, the 7-star alignment astronomical event captured global attention, sparking widespread discussion. In ancient China, this event was known as the 5 stars converging due to the invisibility of Uranus and Neptune to the naked eye. Many soothsayers predicted that the 7-star alignment was an ill omen, foretelling disasters or significant changes in the world. In ancient times, celestial anomalies were seen as warnings, urging people to reflect on their actions and align with moral conduct. Emperors were expected to issue self-critical proclamations and seek forgiveness for their wrongdoings. With strange events occurring in China, some believe these could be reminders to reflect on behavior. Meanwhile, the Chinese Communist Party has faced criticism for failing to introspect, focusing instead on polishing its own image. History shows that failure to reform often leads to dire consequences.